Hi, welcome to Ask Irvi. Today, we're going to answer this question. How do you stay motivated when you're already exhausted? I have two preschoolers, work full time, and a husband who works long hours. I'm running the household on my own most of the time. Appreciate your help. As women, we tend to put ourselves last a lot of the time. I think nowadays we're getting a little bit better at taking care of ourselves, but it's really in our nature to be caretakers, nurturers for the most part. And so we tend to do everything and look out for everyone else and then put ourselves last. But the thing is, your question was about motivation, and I don't really believe in motivation. I think that that's like this myth that perpetuates inactivity and is really just an excuse not to get things done that we need to get done. You don't need to feel motivated to take care of your kids, right? You don't need to feel motivated to go to work. You don't need to feel motivated to take care of your husband or do the housework, right? It just has to get done, so you get it done. Taking care of yourself should also be a priority just as much as your kids, your husband, your work, your chores. You need to accept that you are one person, you can't do it all, and you shouldn't do it all. First and foremost, the one thing that you constantly have to remind yourself of, if your cup is empty, you can't fill anybody else's cup. So you need to take care of yourself first and foremost. I know most people don't like to hear this, but you need to put yourself first. That means putting your health first, putting your stress levels down as much as possible. And then third, making sure that you're not taking on things that you shouldn't be taking on. And I know that's really, really hard for women to do, but it is something that we really have to get good at, even when it feels uncomfortable. Like, we all do things to avoid that feeling of discomfort at any cost, but sometimes you have to be uncomfortable for your own good. That's the truth. You have to learn to put yourself first. Now, as far as being motivated, part of the reason why we get exhausted so easily is because our bodies aren't at their best. So if you are serious about wanting to, improve your health, get fit, lose weight, whatever it is, you didn't specify that in the comment, but whatever the reason that you need the motivation for, I would say put that first above everything else. I know it's like taboo to say put yourself first above your kids, but it's like there's a reason why they tell you on an airplane to put your mask on first and then your kids. Is because if you don't put your mask on first, the time it takes for you to put that mask on your kid, you could already be passed out. And then nobody gets the help that they need, right? So you have to take care of yourself first. That means putting your physical and nutritional needs first. If you want to get fit or incorporate exercise into your day, I would say do it first thing in the morning. People who work out in the morning tend to have more energy throughout the day. In the beginning, it might be a bit of a struggle to get used to a schedule if you're not used to waking up a little bit earlier and then going for a workout and then taking a little bit of extra time to make some healthier meals for yourself. It will be an adjustment. I'm not going to sit here and kid you about that. But once, a couple of weeks go by, your body's going to adjust, and then you're just going to see benefits tenfold down the road. You're going to have more energy. You're going to have you're going to be more alert, and you might not end up being as exhausted as you think. I know that sometimes that might not seem that putting more on your plate that is going to actually help you feel less exhausted. But when your body is physically strong, when your, exercise helps reduce stress. So when you're eliminating stress from your body, you're just by default going to be less exhausted at the end of the day. Same thing. Once you have more nutrients, more energy, you're going to be able to do things. You're probably going to end up being able to add more to your plate and have less exhaustion than if you weren't to go down the road of, eating better and working out. But I would say do it first thing in the morning. Treat yourself to wellness by doing your exercise first thing in the morning. If you have to wake up a little bit earlier, so be it. It's going to take some time to adjust, but the benefits, like I said, are going to outweigh that little bit of discomfort you're going to feel initially tenfold. And When you're better for you, you're better for everybody else. I'm not saying ditch your kids, forget your husband, put everything on his plate. Like, no. What I'm saying is just take a step back, put yourself first, address your physical and nutritional needs, and then you'll actually be able to do more for others as a result. And who knows, they might even join in. See, the people around us, they get influenced not by what we tell them, but the things that we do. It's just going to be like a positive snowball effect. I've never ever heard in my life someone saying, I went to the gym and ate well and I felt terrible. I mean, you don't have to go to the gym. You could do anything. Even just a walk is gonna be a significant improvement over not doing anything. If you want to take things slower, by all means, as long as you're doing something that gets the body moving, something to eat a little bit better. It doesn't have to be extreme. A little bit goes a long way. And like, you might do a little bit today, a little bit more tomorrow. And then who knows, down the road, you might be leading a completely different lifestyle. So that would be my advice, is put yourself first and then everybody else. I know it's not in our nature. I mean, try it. What have you got to lose? If you really don't like it, then just go back to either, your old ways, or there's always another option. You're never stuck. So thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Urvi, and if you have any questions for me, post them in the comments below or DM me on my Instagram. Sign up for my newsletter on my website, and I will see you back here next time. Take care. Bye.